Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tana. So today I have the empties for the month of January here. Spoiler alert, some empties might be shown which are actually updated in February, so sorry for that. I try to separate them, but it can happen that they are still here, as well as I have some empties which I might have not counted in 2022 to the general empty collection or empty count that I had. So just let me know in the comments, should I count them for 2023 even though I have might finish them in 2022, or just disregard them and just count only the empties that I really finished in 2023. Thank you very much for the comments then. So maybe let's get started with the big ones, big items that I have, and then go from there. So this is a bit of a yucky bottle. I admit that this is the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils soft all over multi-purpose oil. I was not a big fan of it actually, because it smelled nice. Okay, that was a good thing, but it was thin, and it got really sticky and messy. If you have used too much, and then all the, as you can see maybe on the bottle, all the dust collected also in your hair, and you could feel that you have oil in it. It was not like the Moroccan oil, for example. I mean, it's maybe an unfair comparison now, because they are two different qualities maybe of products or oils that you think of, and they were not, how can I say, this one was really, you could feel it. When you had it in your hair, you could feel that you have oil in your hair. There's the other one, you could not feel it immediately, or you just it was just nourishing your hair. So I didn't like it, and so much so I would not repurchase this one. This is one of the things that I mentioned before, the empties of 2022. I'm not sure if I counted that one in 2022 or not, because I had actually this little guy decanted into this one, and I'm not sure if I counted that one. So let me know if I should count it for 2022 or 2023, or together in 2023. Not sure, but the Oribe hair oil, I liked it. The smell was nice, and it was also light enough. It was not like that I could feel that there is oil and I need to really wash my hair immediately. So therefore I would really repurchase this one. I have several hair care products, so I'm just trying now to find the ones that I want to show you. So Balea from the DM, this was the shampoo, I believe. Yes, it was the shampoo for color protection, when you for colored and colored hair, and I liked it, but I noticed after a while it was drying out my scalp. I mean, I like the smell of it, but I noticed after a while it was drying out my scalp, and I was then noticing, oh, there are some pimples, and when I was scratching it, I kind of scratched it open because it was that drying. I believe this was a culprit, but of course, I cannot say it was only this one, but I believe strongly that it was this one. So then let's see, what else do I have as hair care products. Okay, hair dye. As you know, we are getting older and I'm dyeing my hair on a regular basis, so I have always a black polypalette from Schwarzkopf hair dye. So I didn't keep the whole plastic bottle thingy with the peroxide. I just kept this tub with the color, and I used this one. So it's my standard thing. I think it's fine for the price and so on. So, and also the corresponding the what is the conditioner to it, I used that one as well. Let's see, then more body care of here, this mask that I have used, strawberry souffle mask. Nice artificial strawberry smell. I'm not a fan of it because you have to put it on top of cleaned skin and then wash it after 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know if that's effective, but of course I know that some people like this way, but I like the ones who are getting absorbed into your skin, and then you just feel that it kind of helped you, so to say. But this one was put it on cleaned skin and then wash it off after 10 to 15 minutes. So not the biggest fan of this one. What else do I have here? Let's see. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, Nivea. You know, the Nivea Deo roll-on, my favorite. I mean, I use all the Nivea Deo roll-on, so um, you know, I finish one in a month, you know, so they are done. I don't buy the aerosol sprays because of the environment. I prefer these ones, and then after that, after use, of course, I recycle them. Um, let's see. Then this Signal, you know, toothpaste. I'm not sure if you have it in the US or actually in the UK or anywhere else in the world, but we have it here in Europe and in France. I bought this one in France when I was there for shopping. I liked it. It has mint, nice mint, yeah, mint flavor to it, and also scent. So everything minty without the sweet aftertaste. That's my jam. And what else do I have here? So, skincare related stuff. I have here this Paula's Choice sample, deluxe sample, Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid, broad spectrum SPF 50. Okay, you know, I mean, it was okay. I like usually the Paula's Choice products. I mean, I like this one as well, you know, but it was not that outstanding for me that I can say, oh yeah, you know, this is one is the best. So I generally like Paula's Choice products. Um, what else? Elf exfoliating scrub. I bought that one long time ago, so it was due to be used up. Not a big fan of it because it. I don't know if it had microplastic in it, but I could feel, you know, of course, the peels or whatever or pearls, whatever they have put into it, or beads. You know, I could feel them on my skin, and I've felt not really painful, but I felt really the movements on my skin. So would I repurchase this one? I mean, I think this one is already discontinued. They have brought some different kinds of skin care out, and as well as exfoliating scrubs. No, not really. But yeah. I mean, that's why I needed to use it up because it got so old. Then I have actually last skincare item here, the azelaic acid suspension. I used this little guy up. Actually, it dried on me a little bit. It dried up on me because I opened it too high on the top. The ordinary stuff, usually I like it. So it has a nice scent to it. So nothing to compare. Was it really that kind of, you know, acid type? I only when you had open pimples or whatever, or blemishes on your skin, you could feel burning. But besides that, I didn't feel any burn, so I just used it mostly in the evening, you know. So, and you know, for the price point, I can recommend this kind of skincare from The Ordinary. So what else do I have now? Okay, two little samples that I have used in the Advent Calendar project. This one from Estee Lauder. This is the Revitalizing Supreme Plus Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. You know, global, as I said, you know, I'm not the world. Why do we put in global? Is it like a whole body thing? Then mention whole body thing, you know, whatever. But it has a nice scent to it. I admit that. Could be in a bottle. I would buy it actually as a perfume. Did it do something? Not really. It's just a small 1.5 ml sample size. You know, so it was, I believe, thick. If I'm not mistaken, it was thick. So you can use it in 1 or 2 uses. You are done with it. So another sample that I got from the Polish Amazon store was when I bought brushes. This is from the brand Zeasee. And I mentioned it smells sweet like cinnamon or carrot cake, to be honest. Yeah. And it was nice. It was thick. You know, if I had more, this was just a little 1 ml sample size, I believe, or 1.5. Yeah, just a small sample size. Would I buy it again? I mean, would I buy it in a bigger size? Maybe yes. You know, did I notice immediately after 1 use or 2 uses something? Not really, you know. So I cannot judge on that one. Now, yeah. So now let's get to the makeup empties. I have some makeup empties here, which I'm very proud of. So makeup empties, number 1. Here, this little guy from Elf, the putty prime, Paula's putty primer, the sample size, I say, the mini, you know. Um, I finished this one, and as I said before, this reminds me very strongly of this Urban Decay primer that I have in my project. Let's see which one. In my team project pan now, when you want to watch that, you will see the big one, um, I can't remember the name, sorry for that. Yeah, that one is the same as this one. So actually, I think, you know, I said that as well before. Urban Decay lost or they didn't renew, you know, the rights to that primer, because they actually discontinued the whole line of these long primers. But you know, and Elf made a killing with these poreless putty primers, as well as, you know, they kind of copied Tatcha, because Tatcha had now then the you know, this kind of putty primers, the silk canvas primer, I believe, yeah, it's called. So, but Urban Decay, if they would have kept this, you know, formula for the primers, and just repackaged them like Elf did, you know, in copying or you know, kind of remodeling the design based on Tatcha, they would have made a killing. That's my opinion. So then another makeup empty is the Max and More fixing spray, you know, from Action. Liked it very much. I would rebuy it, and for the price point, it's €1.60. That's even, yeah, that's 1.80, €1, $1.80 maybe. Nah, it's very, very nice. What else? Then I have this little guy here from Tatcha. This is no, Tatcha, I say Tarte. Tarte, the blush, the, you know, the deluxe sample size in Party. You know, for a while, I think in 1 year you got all the lipstick or the liquid lipstick or lip gloss, as well as a blush as a gift. And I use this little guy as finishing powder, because it was too bright for my skin tone, or too light actually, so it didn't show up. And I have other pigmented blushes, you know, to build up or to use, you know. I didn't want to waste time on building this one up, so therefore I just use it as a kind of finishing powder. You know, I liked it, you know, for that purposes. As a blush, as I said, it was just too light for me, so that one is gone. And yeah, and then my final empty. So, you know, I don't know if you have seen it. I had several of these little guys from MAC, the MAC Fix Plus samples, 5 in my Turn and Burn project pan, and I actually decanted them into another spray bottle, in the Max and More spray bottle, and used them up like that, because these little guys, you know, the sprayers were not that nice for my liking. You know, Max Fix Plus, I cannot say anything bad about it, because everybody is loving it. I like it as well, so therefore, you know, it's good value for the money. You know, if I count it like that, this was now almost 10 ml, and if you think about it, the bottle might cost $25 in some, you know, shops, or yeah, for, you know, you got like, yeah, $2.50 value in this little kind of samples. That's fine, I think. That's fine, and you can use it for several times, so that's okay, even for spraying your eyeshadows or whatever. So anyway, this was my little update for, not update, sorry. This was my empties video for January. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.